Correct, not political on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, so this is private property, so
Right.
am I moving towards the end?
I need that from the landowner.
So I'm the marketing and comms manager.
You're the
here.
what?
I'm the marketing communications manager.
Marketing communications manager,
Yeah.
yeah. This is publicly accessible. I've got implied right of access. I need it in writing from the landowner to get me off here. Otherwise, you better speak to them.
I mean, this is private property.
No, I understand what you said, but you're not listening to what I'm saying. You've been quite rude and ignorant. I said the people that will be moving me on will be the police. You ain't going to be doing it.
Please don't speak to me like that.
What do you mean? Speak to you like what? I'm recording it for my own safety. I think I was quite reasonable with you, considering your attitude and your demeanour and your tone.
Okay,
Now I'm trying to work. Would you please leave me alone? Thank you.
Looking at dividing everyone across so that by all means everyone can protest, or we will keep everyone on different sides, for sure.
Excuse me, I don't mean to encroach, but would you make any comment on today? What you're doing here?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I said I don't mean to encroach on your being private and peaceful, but I'm just trying to get a comment of like why you stood there.
No, thank you.
You don't? No? Right. Are you protesting?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
It's very kind of you to open up that discussion.
Yeah.
However,
You're not willing to have a discussion?
I'm not interested
Do you
in
think
having
any-
that discussion
in-
today.
With love, you know, there'd be no...
Yeah, that's what I'm
Not
saying.
really. We're quite happy in just hanging out, being a bit joyful, but not having a discussion or a debate.
You don't want to have a discussion?
No. But again, thank you for letting me know
Okay,
who you are.
yeah.
And
And
generally,
are you speaking for everyone, do you think?
I'm speaking for myself.
Okay, amazing, thank you. Brilliant.
But
You don't want to be on...
Can't be, I am for this protest. Yeah, too right.
Did you make comment on the protest?
No.
No comment? Not yet?
We are protesting when the far right come down to...
Yeah.
What are you doing here today, mate?
Minding our own fucking business, thanks.
Sorry?
No, it's minding our own business. No, it's... We are demonstrating... No, we are counter-protesters.
He's a fash.
You don't even know my name. How do you know I'm a
How
fash?
can you be a fascist?
I'm fashionable.
I was accused of being
Tell
a
me.
Nazi because of my channel name. I probably changed my channel name, bro.
That's because you're obviously built with different stuff, aren't you?
I'm built with different stuff.
Obviously. If you change your name because people said something about it.
He is bothering
Young
us
man,
today.
I got
What do you mean I'm bothering you?
We don't really want him
I'm in
filming.
public.
Are you anti?
What do you mean anti?
Are you pro or anti? I'm recording too, so we're both covered, that's great.
Yeah, we are both
you reverse
covered.
that, please?
No, I'm all right here, thank you.
Well, you will be removed at a time.
At a time, yeah?
At a time that's suited to us, you will be asked to leave the state of that.
I'm sure I will be, but as it stands, I'm fine here at the moment. Thank you very much for your concern.
All right? I'm not
Amazing.
concerned, I'm just making you aware that you will be asked to
What
leave
you're
shortly.
trying to do, you're trying to enable debauchery teachings to children and that, and then you want to try and anti-me, ask me if I'm anti. Do you even know what side of the fence you're on, mate? Do you even know what's going on? About am I anti?
How bizarre.
Can we just row back?
Don't touch my stuff.
I'm not touching anything.
Yeah, no, you got very close though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but I don't
so
want to be
don't
filmed.
be touching it. I don't give a monkey's, you're in public.
Please
You don't
don't,
get to
please
touch.
don't.
You don't get to touch.
Don't be aggressive.
You don't get to
You're not
touch.
actually
You
allowed
don't get
do
to
that.
touch.
I'm not touching anything. I'm going to go and get
Yeah, so
security.
move-
I'm not doing anything.
You're not allowed to touch.
Are you here as a racist or as
Well, have a talk, have a
or
talk.
as a
Why,
homophobe?
why are you asking?
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, you're not. Look at the way you're being obstructed. Look at you. What are you up to?
Very aggressive.
Do you know? Passive aggressive, massive passive aggressive, maybe passive aggressive, yeah. Stop walking into me, stop walking into me, that's the second warning. If you do it again, I'm going to do something about it. You're going to sit there and talk shit to me whilst you're going to watch two fat cunts surround me.
Excuse me?
What do you mean no need for the insults? I'm standing here on my ones.
Calm it down, sir.
Alright, I'm sorry, I'm autistic. I don't like being bullied. Is that alright? So what are you trying to do now? What are you trying to do now?
Ask you to lower your tone.
No, with your little things that you're doing.
Well, you're autistic, so I'm trying to assist you by using basic
Mate, there was a
science.
time. Would you make comment on that? No comment. So what's the point in it? What's the point in it? If you're not going to talk about it... Do you feel hard like starting on a child and stalking it on the internet?
Have I started?
Have you stalked it on the internet?
No. I mean, they have a
Alright, cool.
public. Hold on. But don't they have a public, like. is it a
Have
news
you
source?
encouraged hate speech
I have
and
not
violence
encouraged
towards a
anything, my friend.
child?
No, I would never
Would you
do
find
that.
that funny?
No.
Are you answering that in good faith with
I
your
am
smile?
answering that in good
You're full of
faith.
shit,
I am.
mate.
Am
Everyone
I?
knows.
Am I
Everyone can
chatting
tell
shit?
by the way you just
Am I
answered that
chatting
question.
shit?
You're lying.
I'm not
you
lying,
know
mate.
it. You
I'm
know
not
it.
lying.
You fucked
I'm not
up.
lying.
You come unstuck.
I'm not lying.
Simple as that.
How have I done that, mate? How have I done that?
Officer here has just said our protest has to be at the bottom of the steps because this is private land. So why were they given precedence over us?
Exactly.
Yeah. Why are they? They're not really given presents.
Because they are. You're telling us. No, I was here from a very early time.
actually.
Well, sir, you weren't here when I spoke to them about an hour ago.
Okay, yes, I was going to talk to Jim.
This is how it's going to be. This was how it was planned from the start. It's private. I can ask them to leave entirely.
Do you not
if you'd like.
find that you're prejudicial towards us?
No, I don't. I find I've got to separate two groups of people who are clearly very antagonistic.
Yes. And one group actually has to leave the area and go down below the steps.
You're still within
the other.
You're still within the conflict. If you'd like to make it difficult,
Could we both
you
go
can leave
down?
entirely. No,
Could we both go?
because I want you separated.
Do you even come from the city?
Hey, are you some kind of ethno-civic, ethno-nationalist or something? Do we have to live here to come here?
Do you know what's going on here?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
What? These people coming out here?
Yeah.
That's how it makes me feel.
You love it?
In terms of the actual venue, it's the forum, it's private property. This isn't a police-led design. The people who have ownership of this can dictate where they want people to be effectively and where they allow them on their premises.
That's not. You know that ain't right though. You do know that ain't right.
So all I could say, and just
The landowner, not the people that run it. The landowner. We haven't got signs with swear words on. We're not violent, right?
I've spoken to them about
Yeah,
that
no,
as well.
but it's not even about speaking to them. It's about what people are made out of and their whole character.
Drag Queen Story Hour is going on, I think probably in a few minutes in there. And we're just trying to draw attention to the association between drag queens and the Love Has No Age movement. And this is our only concern. If people want to dress up in dresses and read stories, yeah, you can do it. Dame Edna Everidge, they've had drags for ages. But this is outside LGBT, and there's an increasing movement called MAPS, which is minor attracted people. Love has no age. Paedophiles, yes. I'm trying to avoid coming to that conclusion, but you've arrived at it bang on. What we're saying is there is an association to sexualise children prematurely, and then to groom them, and then to liberate them to have sex with adults.
What do you make of all this, sir?
I don't know what it's about.
Right, so basically there's a gentleman inside dressed up as a woman in drag,
Yeah.
telling stories to children, reading stories to children in the library. Do you think that is age appropriate?
I don't know. It's certainly close to the boundaries, I would have thought. It depends on the circumstances and the people involved.
So if
It's not something that has a blanket answer.
No. So if there were, what would you say if someone that was reading these stories had sexually provocative social media posts and they alluded to sleeping with minors? Do you think that's still...
Well, no, I'd have thought that was quite unacceptable. but-
Right. Well, that's the sort of stuff that's going on in England today, sir.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Well,
And the
that's a
police...
great shame.
Yes, it is a great shame, you're very right. And the police will stand here and enable such things. The last one I went to, I see a gentleman give a evidence folder compiled of all the different stuff that this gentleman had done, give it to the police, and the police just let it happen. They said, look, this is all the evidence, and they've done nothing.
They do what they're told.
They're politicised, is the point.
Well, yeah, we have masters.
We do.
And they, we don't have freedom, we have masters.
Simple as that.
You have to put up with it because you've got to live somewhere.
Got to live somewhere. What about the peasants' revolt?
We live here. Yeah, I'm not going to be the first to lead the charge.
Will you get on board? If we get things moving, will you get on board with us?
Probably.
Yeah? Amen. What's your name?
Tim.
Tim, lovely to meet you. My name's Jim. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
I thoroughly appreciate it.
Little drag queen thing over here and brought it from America.
Yeah.
And he tweeted, "Love has no age." This is not an innocent thing that's going on there. If Drag Queen Story Hour UK can actually tweet, "Love has no age," what do you think?
Oh, so you're interpreting that as they're
Tell
all
me what you think.
paedophiles?
Now, not fuck fascism. Do you think I'm a fascist?
Boring! Boring!
Love has no
Boring! Boring! Boring!
love has no age?
I'm not answering anything.
Do you agree love has no age? Do you agree love has no age? Because this is drag in Storytime UK. They tweeted
When I say
this.
queer, you say joy. Queer. Joy. Queer. Joy. Queer. Joy. Queer. Joy. When I say queer, you say power. Queer. Power. Queer. Power. Queer. Power. Queer.
That's just us.
And again, and again. God, that was good. That was good. That was good.
What do we do? Fight back! What do we do?
Can't hear you with that mask on, mate.
Do you agree love has no age? Do you agree love has no age?
On streets! On streets! On streets!
Has no age. Yeah, thank you very much. Do you think love should have no age? Love no age? Love no age?
I don't know. I think this man might be.
Oh, patriarchal alternative.
I don't want to be fucking associated with these glow motherfuckers.
Skip down here.
Let's skip this. Let's skip this. Right,
We're with the old Bill now. We're with the old Bill. We've got no affiliation.
fucking shit.
We've got no affiliations. Call it love sick, mate.
MI5's arrived now, by the way.
Everything's a Nazi. Everything is a Nazi. How delusional are you? It's me. With this guitar. This guitar. Protect our children. 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 Protect our children!
All right, Berkeley.
Protect our children!
Fucking give me an elbow. Do you know that guy? Yeah. It's press. Normal press. No. Guys, from home,
right.
not hate. Sorry.
At the minute, I think there's going to be a breach of the peace. I think everyone's involved
Section
in it,
40.
inciting it. I want everyone to move back.
Section 40.
Right.
Yeah, we stop touching. Stop.
Yeah.
Have I not been fine the whole time? You need to stop holding and touching.
You can't be pushing us along.
Yeah, look at how much they've come for. Look, moving it now. But you're not doing it, but you do it. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. You've got no right to touch me. You want to sort that? Look where he is. So where you got... No, it's not. Look at this, it keeps coming forward. Do something about them then. Do something about them. No, do something about them. No, stop touching me. Fucking nonce. Fucking... What does that mean? Can you have a conversation? You can't have a conversation. Amazing.
He's bridging the gap.
On the stream.
Yeah, he's hosting a little fucking
Go
chat
on the
session
Colin,
over.
bro. Get over there. Fair play to Cole, man.
I see myself on your YouTube, bro.
Your dirty fingers too.
Steve! Oh yes.
Do your fucking job, you stinky pigs.
Stop swearing.
No, I didn't swear, did I? Did I swear? Did you get a complaint? Did you get a complaint? Did you get? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Muggy.
Everything is one thing. Come on, all sing together like sheep. All sing together like sheep. Oh.
comes they've all pushed forwards? What's all this about? What's going on with the pushing? Inspector, what's going on with the line? You're not doing nothing about it. You're not doing nothing. Would you not think they just come push forwards? You're not doing your job. You're supposed to keep them apart. Look, you're supposed to keep them apart. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Well, you're not doing it though, are you? Look, you're not doing it. They're all pushing forwards. Something's going to kick off. You need to do your job.
Get out! Get your mask on!
Rumours! Rumours!
The fuck away from my shit. You fucking monk! How about that? How about that? Touch him again! Touch him again!
Don't touch me after fucking touching you.
Do you know what I'm saying? Pedos off our seats!
That's enough. Please go back.
He's just got.
Please go back.
I've just been assaulted, bro.
Please go back.
I've just been assaulted, bro. Look how much they've come forward. You're asking me to go back. Why don't tell them to go back?
I just have.
No, you haven't. Look
No,
at
you
them.
haven't done
Look
anything.
at them.
They've all come forward.
They're in front of the door. Everyone can see how much they've come forward. You lot ain't done shit. You're trying to suppress us. You ain't done fuck all to them. You're fucking jokes, mate.
Just calm down. Just calm down with your language, okay? Please.
Until there's someone that complains about it, I won't. And then you can give me a Section 5 public order warning when someone's made a complaint. You're not doing your job. They were supposed to remain segregated over there, and they pushed forward 20 foot. You've done nothing about them pushing forward 20 foot, mate. Simple as that.
3-year-old is not age appropriate.
Amen.
A 2-year-old is not age appropriate.
I subscribed to your channel
A
a couple of days ago,
4-year-old
mate.
is
Fucking
not
brilliant.
age
Nice one.
appropriate. I am saying simply critical.
You're seething. You're seething, mate. That's what you're doing. You're seething.
Of age appropriate.
Why are you so erratic? Why are you so erratic?
Critical thinking.
You're
of
acting
age
neurotic.
appropriate.
You are acting neurotic.
Critical
You're acting
thinking of
neurotic.
age appropriate. Critical thinking of age appropriate.
I'm going to get your hard drive looked at, mate. 100% your hard drive's getting looked at. Get the paedophiles out of the library. Fascists at the library. Get the paedophiles out of the library. Get the new age hippies out of the library. Get away from him. Oi. All right.
Hey, Dave, come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave.
He's a real anti-fascist. Fair play, mate. I like that. Well done. They can have you for that. I disappear, mate. That was a bit strong. That was spicy. 2-tier fucking policing. So you're going to put the gate on the side that ain't pushing forwards. You're going to put the gate on the side that ain't pushing forwards, right?
We're being friends with these people, whatever they're considered.
See the cop in the other boys, right? He used to be my therapist, right? He was a counsellor. He's a Christian, right? And I know asking what he's doing. And obviously he can't say. But I know he doesn't agree with it, but...
Okay, if you're so obsessed with children, is that because you're a nonce? Maybe.
Or did I get nonced? One or the other, innit?
We are facilitating.
You've got a selfless service to provide in line with your code of ethics, right? So if I ask you a question, you should really, if you're acting in a selfless manner, you should answer it accordingly.
I don't have to answer any of your questions.
No, but that's not acting in a selfless service, is it? That's not offering a selfless service.
We serve the crown, that's what we do.
No,
okay,
you've got a code of ethics to serve the public, mate. You do well to read it. Yeah, you've got 10 core principles that you're supposed to adhere to. And the public don't think much of you, and this is the reason why. You understand that? You've got any sort of humility. Can you fathom why the people of this country might think that you lot are a political force and you're out of hand? This is why. No, because you won't engage or explain. You got 4 reasons. No, she told me she's not willing, and you told me what?
We facilitate the police.
No, you're supposed to offer a selfless service in line with the code of ethics, is what I've to put to you. Do you have a policing code of ethics?
Yes, we do.
Right, what does it state?
Look, as I said, I do not need to answer any of your questions.
Amazing. You're so good at your job. Has anyone ever told you that? Back in the day, kids used to want to come up and shake a police officer's hand. Nowadays, they want to give them the wide berth, mate. You're enabling paedophiles and child grooming. You need to think about what you're doing when you go to work, about what you're facilitating. That's a good word, you are facilitating, that's exactly right. But what are you actually facilitating? That's the question. I was just doing my job is not an excuse. When the cookie crumbles and the shit hits the fan, I was doing my job is not a suffice excuse. Let it be known. But it's not homophobia though, is it? It's children learning about sexual identity and gender orientations, yeah, at the age of 3.
And what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
It's called,
what's wrong with
it's
that?
called grooming.
That's not grooming.
How's it not grooming then?
Because I'm transgender and I didn't know who I was till I was 12 years old, and that confusion
Exactly.
almost
Exactly.
made me fucking depressed.
It almost
Kids
made you
need-
depressed.
Kids
You
need
look
to
like you're
learn who they are.
Right, and you did, didn't you?
Yeah, through other queer people teaching me.
Grooming.
I didn't
You
know.
mean through grooming? You was groomed. You literally
No.
just said it. You
I'm not going to speak to you.
All
I'm
right.
not talking to you. Leave me alone.
All right. You put your hands on me. Why don't you move them? Look, they're in front of me. Yeah. No, two-tier policing. It's two-tier policing, mate. No. These, look, you don't push them, do you? Yeah. No, it's two-tier policing, mate. All right. See, why are you looking at my private parts? Why are you looking at my private parts? Are you queer?
Are you queer?
Probably.
Do you feel threatened by gay people? We keep getting pushed
I
back, but they're getting
think
let
children shouldn't be learning about sexual orientation or gender politics at the age of 3. So I got hands on, but he's allowed to just push through. Just what? Just sit down, shut up, say nothing, accept it. You are under this community here. You're under this minority. You are a straight white man. You have no funeral just now. Okay. You're lucky.
You're lucky, mate. I'm lucky to be gay.
But we've already moved along an ample amount. That's the point. That's the point.
You've been doing what you said, and you haven't played it right by us. So now
We have moved. Every time you've told us to move, we have moved. And look at what has happened. You have no control. You have no control over the situation. So you're a liar.
So you're a liar, that's established. Fact one.
Yeah,
Fact
you're a
one
liar.
established he's a liar.
So therefore, you probably don't have a job, do you? Like I was saying.
Do you mind not engaging? Yeah, the more content we
Because you're just going to make your whole thing look stupid.
Yeah, you guys can't engage because it always makes you look bad.
That's
basically.
why
Every
you
single
lot
time.
don't engage, because you can't. You have no argument.
Yeah, we know they're trying to start a shouting match. We want to be respectful. But like, if you want to have a conversation with someone with a brain, then
They've changed their tune so much since earlier when they were shouting and fucking chanting.
I know.
Yeah, when the fun stopped, cries out in pain.
So do you always take orders of transvestites? What? No? Just today? Not today, you're just going to make it, you're going off on your own accord.
adorable lost boys up here.
Yeah. You like boys, do you? Adorable boys? Huh? There's no problem with that.
Very Freudian, my friend.
I'm a paedophobe, not a homophobe.
Yeah, ditto.
My name's Jim, by the way. I'm from Correct Not Political on YouTube.
We tried to take the children in to listen to the stories and weren't allowed in. Then we realised it was a bit strange, so we served them under Section 33 of the 1960 Sex Discrimination Act with signatures and witnesses, and the head of the library has actually took the letter with us and served
But
them.
they've accepted it off ya.
The head of the library took it.
Well
and
done,
we considered it.
Mrs. Pat on the back, Mrs.
We now need
well
the
done.
address to serve him notice 2, default, and 3, so that we can then take him to court and stop him completely.
Well done. Well done. There you go, boys.